Rich people are not like you and me. They don't live by the same rules. While we are told to work hard and earn our money fairly, they know the secret to getting rich is stealing from the poor. You heard me right. And if you think I'm joking, listen carefully to what one of the richest men in the world has to say about it. This is what Andrew Carnegie said about the rich. The rich man does not give to the poor because he is generous. He gives because he has to. For if he did not do so, the people would rise up and take his wealth away from him. So why do the rich steal from the poor? What unspoken business practices do they use to get ahead? No. 1. They sell you products or services that you do not need at an exorbitant price, so that only the rich can buy them. Have you ever wondered why billionaires like Elon Musk drive electric cars? It's not just because they're environmentally friendly or cool. It's because they can write off the expensive vehicles as business expenses and never have to pay for them out of their own pockets. In fact, all those crazy features that you see on new cars, like self-driving capabilities and autopilot, are primarily designed to benefit wealthy business owners who can afford to buy them. Because guess what? It's not 2021 anymore. That was the year of the meme stock and retail investors like you and me were taking on Wall Street and winning. But that doesn't mean that the house always wins in the end. Sometimes it does. And there are many ways how. But first, let's talk about these business owners who can afford to buy expensive cars without paying for them. Why? Because they have accountants and lawyers that help them find loopholes in the system. They exploit every possible way to make money and avoid paying taxes. When you're a billionaire, you don't pay taxes on your income. Instead, you pay taxes on the money you receive after all expenses have been deducted. And guess what? Those expenses can include anything from a private jet to a yacht to, yes, even a Tesla. According to Bloomberg Billionaires Index, the average billionaire pays only 2% tax on their wealth. That's less than you pay on your salary. If you're making $1 million a year and pay 20% in taxes, you're doing better than the average billionaire. Now, you might be thinking this is unfair, and you're right. This is why the rich keep getting richer and the poor stay poor. They know the system and exploit it to their advantage. They've got all the best lawyers and accountants working for them. While most people don't even know the basics of financial literacy. It's time to learn more about money and how it works. And now, back to the video. No. 2. They avoid paying fair wages to their employees. This is a no-brainer. If you're rich, you don't want to spend money. So instead of paying your employees a fair wage, you pay them the absolute minimum they'll accept. And when I say minimum, I don't mean minimum wage. I mean rock bottom low. So low that these people will have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to survive. And then you wonder why they're angry. Why do they steal from you? Because you're the easiest target. You work hard for your money, so it must be easy to steal from someone like you. Well, guess what? It's not easy at all. It's actually really difficult to steal from someone who's as smart as you are. But if you work hard and earn your money, it's easy to take advantage of you. And this is exactly what the rich do. They prey on people like us who don't know any better. No. 3. They buy back their own products or services at an inflated price. You know how the rich keep getting richer? One of the ways they do this is by creating monopolies. They control the supply chain so that they can buy back their own products or services at an inflated price. And this is how they get away with it. They create a monopoly, and then they buy back their own products or services at an inflated price. Think of a drug company that makes life-saving drugs and charges exorbitant prices for them. Or an airline that makes billions of dollars in profits, but still charges high prices for tickets. Or a bank that makes money by charging interest on loans, but also buys back its own loans at an inflated price. All of this is legal, but is it ethical? Should we do something about it? Let me know in the comments below. The bottom line is that the rich are not like you and me. They play by a different set of rules, and they know how to exploit the system to their advantage. The question is, are you going to let them get away with it? Or are you going to do something about it? If you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. Don't be a statistic. Be part of the solution. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.